So why did you choose Bachelor of Laws?
Honestly, I was always called very argumentative, so everyone always told me you should be a lawyer. You talk too
From
much, you
primary
argue too much. You have
school?
in high school, everywhere, everyone always says you always have something to say. So yeah. And then
Um,
I initially wanted to do drama and acting because I really had, as you can see, I'm really into arts and poetry and writing. I really love that creative side. But then, I mean, this is South Africa. You can't really always chase your passions and your dreams. You need to think about making money.
yeah,
So yeah, the law degree was more practical.
yeah. That's a powerful point. That's a powerful point. And guess what my favorite poem is?
I think you told me. What was it? What was it?
You
Um,
have to memorize. You're a lawyer.
paper bag prayers.
Paper
Yes.
bag. Did you like write that from scratch? What
I
was
did.
actually going on? What was actually going on?
Okay, I think you're over these past 4 years, I've really had a struggle because my relationship with God is really important to me.
Yes.
My Christianity really, it's an essential part of my being. So these past 4 years, because my mental health was kind of declining,
Mm,
it caused a bit of a rift between my relationship with God and myself. And
mm,
I think also being exposed to all these inequalities, and you kind of get to that point where, like, what's the point of this? Why am I even believing? So
mm,
I realized that no, I'm only going to God when I want something from Him or I want meaningless things from Him. And I had to basically sit with myself and question my authenticity and the relationship from my side because I know that He's always waiting for me. And I sound like a pastor instead of a law student or a law graduate, but
mm.
yeah, He's always waiting for me. It's just me that has to go to Him. So
Oh,
that's what inspired the poem.
so how did you fix your relationship with God?
Um, I just spent more time with him. I started really tuning into my prayer journal,
Hmm.
studying the Bible a lot. I love colorful things. So the minute I started using highlighters and sticky notes and like really pretty things, I really got into it and I started enjoying it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a beautiful poem. I don't want to lie. That's a beautiful, beautiful poem. Yeah, that's a
Thank
beautiful.
you so much.
So how do you balance your content and your personal life?
I don't. I don't. That's
You
why.
mean you don't?
No, I really don't. That's why on TikTok, I haven't posted properly. Like after these exams, I didn't post like 2 or 3 months because I was so focused on exams and preparing
Mhm.
myself for everything that needed to be done. Because it's final year, it's crunch time.
Mhm.
So I was just like, my content is gonna have to wait for a second, and yeah. So I found it very difficult to balance it because I think I tried balancing it the end of third year and the beginning of fourth year, and it was quite difficult because on the one end you have so much pressure in terms of studying and having to do this, and on the
Mm,
other
that's
hand
true. Yeah.
racists are coming in your DMs because of the content that you're creating, and
Yes.
they're calling you all types of things, and it just has an effect on your mental health. So I was just like, I need to choose one battle at a time for my own sanity.
So, what advice would you give to somebody who wants to be like you?
Don't be like yourself. Honestly, that's what I would say. Don't want to be
Mhm.
like everybody
Okay.
else. Genuinely, just be yourself. Be authentic in who you are, and don't deny yourselves of yourself of your passion. Because I think something that I genuinely regret is over these past 4 years, I've kind of centered my life about law. And I lost my passion for poetry. I lost my passion for so many things, creative things that I used to really enjoy doing. So that's a regret. That's something I regret. And I'm going to try working on that again.
Yeah, speaking of poetry, I don't know if I should say I used to write, or I don't know if
Oh,
I've
yeah.
stopped, but let me just say it's a break. So, yeah,
Okay,
I know
since
what you're
when have you
talking
been
about.
writing?
Pardon?
Since when have you been writing?
Forever, I think. Let me just say since high school. I know I can't say forever. Since high school. Since high school. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's like what caused you to. And now I'm conducting the interview. I'm sorry.
No, 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 no,
But
no.
what
It's
caused you
okay.